stay down to the ground.
What's up, everybody? It's Avery He TV. Today I'm back at Six Flags New England. Today is Thursday, June 20th, and it is currently around 12:15, around the same time as I was here last time, I believe, or I might have been here around more like 12:45. So just got to the park. It's supposed to be thunderstorms in the forecast. It's not looking like it's gonna thunderstorm right now. Might be regular rain. And it was pretty foggy when I was driving on the Mass Pike today, so around the Berkshire Mountains area though. I didn't really see as much fog in Hampton County as I did in Berkshire County, but the fog definitely will be like going through east probably. So we're probably gonna get a little bit of rain in the forecast today. In fact, it's actually drizzling right now, but I hope it doesn't thunderstorm. And the park's supposed to close at 8 today, but chances are, for the amount of crowds I saw as I was driving, and the fact that I was able to be in the Diamond Lot without a reservation, the park may close early, like last time I was at the park. All right, I just entered the park and I'm walking to Superman. I actually see the blue train on right now on the left. Hopefully it's ready 2 trains again like last time, because that really helped the operations. But my first attraction I have to go to right now, badly, is the bathroom. Then I'll head to Superman. All right, walking to Superman, and it shows there's only 1 train op today. The red train is just standing, and it's in the position where if they need to transfer the train. So it's just the blue train today for what I've seen, and there's hardly anyone here, so it's probably a walk-on. All right, I just did my first ride on Superman, run very well. Heading back there because the station still looked pretty empty, so heading back, and then after that I'm probably gonna go see Dan at Gauntlet. I don't even know if he knows I'm at the park today. Hello, Dan.
Hey, Avery.
How are you today?
I'm good.
How's your shift so far?
Good.
Cool.
Yeah, ride's been up all day.
Superman. I went on Superman 2 times. They're only doing 1 train on Sup today.
Yeah, when it's raining, we usually take one off.
Yeah.
It's just easier on the whole ride.
Yeah, I got 2 great rides on it.
Nice. Dispatch is very on Joker.
And by the way, Dan, I'm not riding Gauntlet if you're wondering.
Really?
No, I'm not riding it.
Oh well.
So I straight up told Dan no to Gauntlet today, and he couldn't make me ride it. So I'm glad I'm not riding Gauntlet right now. Maybe if one of my friends show up later, if they actually really want to ride Gauntlet, then I'll ride Gauntlet for Dan's favor. But I'm saying no to Gauntlet because my last ride on it, so bad. That was so bad on it last time. But I did just get off Catwoman's whip, and I was in the front row, and it was fun. I had a lot of fun on it. I even felt a tiny pop of airtime on the first section too, which is pretty awkward for a Zier family coaster in my opinion, but that's interesting. All right, let's go inside Candy Cabin. Let's see what they have in store. So Candy Cabin is a retail place, and they did not allow refills of sodas here, which is interesting in my opinion. I thought every place they allow a refill. Apparently not Candy Cabin. So once I'm done riding Harley, I'm probably gonna get a refill for sure. All right, so I'm in the Six Flags Emporium, I believe it's the name. I'm at the same place where I found those Wicked Cyclone mugs and the frame and the shot glass as well, which is pretty cool. So this time I found some cool hats. I found a PTC Woody on it, I believe. It looks like a PTC Woody. And that one is just a cool design, art design. A little cheap, but it's Six Flags, what do you expect? It's not like Cedar Fair or Disney or Universal for theming goes. But yeah. This is actually a pretty good hat. I may consider buying it. I don't know if I have the money for it today, but I might consider buying that eventually or something. All right, got myself a Pip Cherry Vanilla from JB's. When I was in there to see the food line, it was empty. No one there. So maybe for my lunch today, I'll head to JB's or something, or maybe even Johnny Rockets. I'm not sure what I'm in the mood for. It's one of them though. All right, I'm heading to Wicked Cyclone, and it is a walk-on. How are you doing, Andres? And how are you doing? Yeah, you look tired. How's your shift so far? My last ride on Wicked Cyclone, when it rained, Mother Nature really did the trick. It was hauling in the rain. All right, just got off my 3 rides on Wicked Cyclone without getting off. It was a lot of fun. 2 of my rides I was in row 6, which is second to last seat. It was so much fun. I got some good air time, and my 3rd ride, I was in the 5th row, and after it stopped raining, Mother Nature literally did the trick. It was hauling. Woo! All right, about to ride New England Sky Screamer. I'm looking forward to ride that today. Blizzard River is running, and I think there's mist on Blizzard River today. I actually see the fog way in the distance. All right, I just got off New England Sky Screamer, and when I was up there, it was pretty foggy up there and a little rainy, so I saw some thunderstorm clouds, but I think it's like trying to like move away, maybe moving more towards like the Lake Compounds area, like the Bristol, Connecticut area or Hartford area. So I think that's where the clouds are going to be, is my guess. I could be wrong. It could rain later. I don't know. Park's supposed to close at 8 tonight, but chances are with the amount of crowds I've seen, they may close the park early again. I'm not sure though. All right, so I just got off Blizzard River. That's why I bought myself a locker, actually. I didn't want to get my stuff wet. I actually got pretty wet. I got wet with the last waterfall, and I got wet by a little bit of the rapids. So I got decently wet. I think one's good enough because it's gonna be raining. It's like raining in some areas already, so I think that is good enough. Now there's pretty much no wait for the next one. Usually there's a pretty decent line on non-rainy days. So I'm about to ride Pandemonium. All right, I just got off Pandemonium, and I definitely made it spin for the people. All of us were on the same train. It was 4, so there were 2 skinny peoples, 1 slightly husky person, and I'm the huskiest. And we definitely made it spin. I think it was because of my weight. That's what I like about Pandemonium. And I also like the fountain that they have at the Looney Tunes area, actually. It's pretty cool. It shows Bugs Bunny, Taz, Daffy, and some camera or director scenes effects. All right, I'm in line for Johnny Rockets today. That's my mood for lunch. All right, guys, so this time I got the Rocket Double again from Johnny Rockets. This time with cheese on it, no tomatoes, because I'm not really a fan of tomatoes on my burger, and I feel like ketchup is just good enough for a burger if you want like tomatoes. But this has special sauce on it, so I don't need ketchup. But so originally it has 2 beef patties with cheddar cheese, lettuce, and tomatoes, and special sauce. Just mine has no tomatoes, but everything else is on it. It actually looks very appetizing today. The cheese is somewhat melted. It could be a little better, I think, for being melted. But it's not like the burger I had at Great Adventure back on Holiday in the Park, which I immediately threw out. So here is the Rocket Double at Johnny Rockets today. I wonder how good their quality is. All right, the meat is fine. I think it could be a lot better if they melted more of the cheese, but other than that, not bad. I feel like there should be a little more special sauce. I haven't really got the special sauce part yet. All right, I'm gonna get a tiny bit of it now. All right, so pretty good. I just wish the cheese was a little more melted, but other than that, pretty good. So rate this a 3.5 out of 5 today. With this ride only being 1 train ops today, as of 3:40, Superman is barely even a station weight. All right, so after Johnny Rockets, I did 3 rides on Superman. I did 1 ride in the back, one ride on row 7, and my last one was front row, and all 3 of those rides were great. I've barely even been stapled today, so I've had really good rides on it. Front row was really good, hauling, so I think I'm gonna do another ride on Harley Quinn or something, and maybe do Wicked Cyclone, I don't know. There is nobody waiting for Batman, and I'm only with 1 person actually. I'm in row 1.
Complete stop. Unbuckle your safety.
Well everybody, I just got off Batman, and I ended up being whole train to myself. The last time I ever had whole train to myself on Batman was Holiday in the Park 2017. So that was pretty rare. I was expecting to get whole train to myself, so that was quite interesting. Alright, so I'm now heading back to Wicked Cyclone, and I did 1 ride on Harley Quinn and 1 ride on Batman where I got, no, 2 rides actually. One where I was riding with a person, and the second one, when she got off, I was the only person on Batman. So, both were in the front row, very good. So I thought 4th of July Fest ended on the 4th, but it turns out it actually ends on the 6th this year, so there may be a chance I can actually make 4th of July Fest this year at New England. Or maybe even Great Adventure, I don't even know. But I will be gone from the 1st through 4th, so but I will let you guys know what I'll be doing on the 1st through 4th, so yeah. Well, for the rest of the 20 minutes that's left until the park closes for the day, heading back to Superman. Unfortunately, the park is closing at 6 today due to the fact that there's not a lot of people at the park and inclement weather. The thunderstorm clouds are actually heading towards more Holyoke area, more like the Northampton area. So I don't know why they would close the park at 6. I mean, it's not really gonna rain anymore, but I get it because there's not a lot of people. It's probably a policy they have to do. So, yep, heading back to Superman, then we'll call it a day at Six Flags New England. All right, I did my very last ride on Superman for the day. I was also last train of the day as well. Very good. I hadn't had a single problem with Superman today for being stapled. All of my rides I got airtime. They were all solid. The front row was really good. I was, I believe, 7th row for my last ride. Great airtime. Every seat I had airtime too. So I had a great time on it, and overall I think it was a solid day at the park. Even though it closed at 6, I still had a solid day. I got to do a lot of things. I even got to ride Harley 3 times today, which was great. Well, Six Flags New England has come to a close today. All the guests are leaving the park because the park is now closed for the day. Now, looking at the clouds, it looks like it is going to thunderstorm, so I can see why they closed early due to low crowds. But overall, it was a fun day at the park. I got a good ride count. Superman was good. Wicked Cyclone was good. I even got to ride New England Skyscraper as well today. I don't get to do that very often because usually it has a wait, but this is like the perfect time to ride Skyscraper. While it's like rain to forecast, that's the perfect time to ride Skyscraper, in my opinion. And yes, I would consider Six Flags New England the coaster capital of New England. So I'm going to end it right here for today. Thanks for watching, guys. Please comment, subscribe below, and as always, peace out.